Hello and welcome to an Orange Coast College mathematics video. In this video, we're going to learn to simplify rational expressions. Before we begin, I'm going to assume you know how to simplify numerical fractions and that you know properties of exponents and how to factor. Let's start with an example. Okay, we begin with the numerical factors in the numerator and denominator. 45 is 3 times 15. 75 is 5 times 15, and so we can cancel out that common factor of 15, leaving us with a 3 in the numerator and a 5 in the denominator. We move on to the second factor, a. We have a cubed in the numerator, a to the 5th in the denominator. So we simplify this by simply taking the difference in the exponents. So a cubed and a 5th, we subtract the exponents. 3 minus 5 gives us -2, which means we should have an a squared in the denominator. And then b squared over b is the final factors in the numerator and denominator, respectively. Since we have, again, b squared in the numerator and b in the denominator, we simply take the difference in the exponents. We should end up with a factor of b, but now because 2 minus 1 get +1, we end up with b in the numerator. Here's a slightly more complicated example. We start by factoring the numerator and denominator completely. Now, in the numerator, we have a difference of squares, so it factors into x minus 4 times x plus 4. And in the denominator, we have a trinomial, and this will factor into x plus 4 times x minus 2, right? These two numbers, 4 and -2, they multiply to give me -8. They add up to give me +2. And now we simply cancel out any common factors we have between the numerator and denominator. The only common factor we have is we have an x plus 4 in the numerator and the denominator. We cancel those out, and that leaves us with x minus 4 over x minus 2. Example 3. To simplify this expression, we again factor the numerator and denominator completely. So we'll start by noticing we have a common factor of 4 in the numerator. So we can factor out the 4. We get 4 times x squared minus 5x plus 6 is what we'll have left over. And in the denominator, we have a common factor of 6x amongst all of the terms. So we factor that out, we'll be left with x squared minus x minus 2. Okay, now we still need to keep factoring. When we have this quadratic trinomial in the numerator and denominator, we need to factor those. But first, we can cancel out common factors from the numerator and denominator that we have already. So namely, we have 4 in the numerator and 6 in the denominator. They have a common factor of 2. So if we cancel that out, we'll be left with 2 in the numerator and 3x in the denominator now. Now, x squared minus 5x plus 6, that will factor into x minus 2 times x minus 3, since -2 times -3 gives me +6, but they add up to -5. X squared minus x minus 2 will factor into x minus 2 times x plus 1. Again, -2 times 1 is -2. -2 plus 1 is -1. And now we are completely factored, and we cancel out any common factors that we still have. We have a common factor of x minus 2. We cancel that out, leaving us with 2 times x minus 3 in the numerator, and then 3x times x plus 1 in the denominator. And that's simplifying rational expressions. Practice this and you'll have it down in no time. Until next time, have fun.